Hello everyone, and welcome to Andrew Broussard Watercolors. Today I'm working on a stack, literally a stack, of oil paintings. They're kind of partially through the process, experimental, and just having fun with them. So today I'm going to start with this guy, and I'll start a new video for each one, and I'll post what it looks like originally and what the end product looks like in the video. I'm also going to just really focus on and experiment with trying to get the filming down right. With this first one, at the time that you're watching this, it won't be, right now it's zoomed out. I'm gonna try to crop it in the editing process and see how that helps with it. The camera does film quite well, so it's just a matter of trying to just get that aspect to it. So enough blabbing. Just putting out a few colors. I'm going to use my Galkid as my medium, and I'm going to spread my colors out utilizing that. All right, I have enough colors out. I don't know if the palette will make the final editing cut. We'll have to see. So this one, the previous experiment was glazing phthalo blue on it. Now I'm going to play around with some colors. These are all Williamsburg paints. I think this is the Italian lemon yellow ochre. I think this is the French raw sienna. I have their ultramarine and their burnt umber. So I'm going to try to put transparent layers in and kind of just play around and experiment. I'll have to find some good stories to tell or things to ramble about during these videos. Or if you'd like, I could actually talk about what I'm doing. The thing is, I've expressed this before, is that with oil painting there's so many different approaches and so many different mediums and things that you could mix in that it really gets daunting. Whenever I painted in college, oil painting, I literally used paint straight from the tube, student brand, and that's what we used to learn, which was really good. Didn't have to worry about adding chemicals, adding other things to change the pigment, to lighten things up, etc. But that being said, I never really learned about like a glazing process and a layering process. We were more laying color next to each other, and it was more, I guess, a study in mixtures and learning color values at that time. A lot of this I'm kind of just there's a phrase, flying by the seat of your pants, kind of just going with the flow, letting these clouds kind of billow. I am wondering if this Galkid is removing some of the paint that's underneath. It has been 2 or 3 days since this one has been used, and Galkid is a quick dryer, but I found that it's not, I think it's dry to the touch in 24 hours. It's not it completely dry. Try to switch it up. This is the French raw sienna, I believe. We can get it on there and start playing around with it. And hopefully the camera is picking up the subtleties here. That edge that I'm putting on. I do want this to remain moody and whimsical, but I have found once I start adding color to an oil painting, the exact opposite happens than when I do watercolor. With watercolor, it goes to mud, which I really enjoy. I like muted, muddy tones. With oil, it starts to liven up quite a bit and get quite colorful, which I think looks nice, but I don't know if that's me. If that makes sense. I'm using a paper towel to kind of mellow out this pigment. I put out ultramarine blue and the burnt umber, which I can mix together for a dark. And I think we'll put these guys in so we get some variation within the dark, just so it's not one dark silhouette there. And I think it would be nice to bring a little bit of that down here. All right, Percy, what do you think? Today is apparently International Hug a Cat Day, and the cats have gotten plenty of hugs. They're definitely taking advantage of International Hug a Cat Day, as am I. Let's play with these darks here. So at the time of filming this, this is Friday, the first Friday of summer break. For those of you that don't know, I'm a school teacher. I teach math and physics. I also coach powerlifting. Been coaching powerlifting with an outside organization that just started up for the past 3 days. It's been a lot of fun. New faces, new group of kids. Juniors, seniors, middle school kids. And right now it's kind of in that trial phase where I'm gonna blab about that for a bit. That'll be what I'll talk about. It might carry over to the next videos. One thing that we learned is that in order to have a successful sports program, and I think a successful anything, you have to have discipline and commitment to it. With powerlifting, a lot of people think that it's strength, that you need to be super strong going into it. That's the last thing we've ever looked for within a student or a lifter. Now, partially a lie, that we do want, any organization, a sport like that does want people that are, strong to compete. However, being strong is one of the last things on the totem pole. You want people that are going to be responsible, that are going to show up to practice, they're going to be honest to themselves when they're lifting the weights, pushing themselves, but not missing reps, not showing up late to practice, not skipping on a fundraiser. If you have somebody sipping on a fundraiser, can you trust them to be honest with themselves when they're lifting or whenever it's time to make weight for a competition? So always looked for that functionality. We had one lifter who graduated 2 or 3 years ago, and he lifted for all 4 years of high school with us, I believe. I think it was all 4 years. And his senior year, he was on varsity, and he got us 1 point, and we won. So it was 3-4 years dedication, and it wasn't just him winning for himself, it was him winning with the team. So it was really great. Just, I could tell you a million anecdotes about that. We did 7 years teaching the high school program. In fact, some of those kids went with some of the coaches to high school nationals in Colorado this year, and the combined team won high school collegiate nationals, which has been a big goal of ours, which was really exciting. So we've got some nice, interesting colors starting to go on here. I may wind up putting this one aside in a few moments, just so that I don't go overboard. And I need to find the Q-tips. I had the Q-tips. My fiance got me the Q-tips, the pointed ones that I introduced in another video, and then she said she needed to use them. Are they here? No. I will find those. So, anywho, let's wipe that back. Yeah, I think my medium might be lifting the surface up underneath it some. My medium does have Gamsol in it, which is a odorless mineral spirit, so that might be pulling up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop this one here, and like I said, I'm going to try cropping it and editing it and uploading it. I don't think this is the finished product for this one. It's just another line of experimentation with it. So I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you use down below in the comments, and let me know what you would like to see. On that note, y'all have a great day, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.